What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Curtis, and I know I didn't upload last week, but I got a lot of things going on. So this is gonna be like kind of an update video with the ZR2, the Bronco, and the new project, the 1975 Corvette Stingray. So come check out my new Corvette. So this Corvette was handed down to me from my aunt and uncle. I guess they didn't really want to pay the insurance on it and keep it running and dialing it in. There's a couple little things, but most of it is pristine. The body on this thing is insane. Pop-up headlights work. It had tires from like 2004, so we eventually got some new tires on there. Of course, I did a couple little Bernies with the 2004 tires. So we got some new tires. The rear tire is staggered. So the rear tire is a little bit thicker than the front, so we keep keeping it old school, you know what I mean? We're not going to do anything crazy with this thing. Kind of keep it back to a factory spec. It is a soft top convertible, so that's pretty cool. Hard top would be freaking sick, but can't complain. Got it for free, and we're doing a couple little things. So I brought it over to Just Better Automotive out there in Tempe, and we did a transmission pan because it was leaking a little bit of training fluid. But other than that, everything works except some of the gauges. But pop-up headlights work, like I said. We got power windows on this bitch, and power windows work. Radio works, but the speakers are a little blown. I only got this one speaker coming off the dash there. But look at that interior. The interior is like pristine. I mean, I know the carpet's a little faded and whatnot, but no rips on the leather seats. No rips on the leather seats. The doors all work great. Make a little noise right there, but you know, I ain't complaining. Got a new steering wheel. The steering wheel was a little sticky, but yeah. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to have some Corvette videos. I know I'm mostly a truck guy in a truck channel, but honestly, 1975 Corvette Stingray is probably like the only car I would ever own, and we're kind of dialing it in. Has a couple little things. I need to get it insured, registered, and do all that, but side pipes, straight pipe and side pipes this thing. But let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see some Corvette content, because come on. This thing's freaking sweet. I'll throw some photos on top of it, on top of this right now. Honestly, like, the body is pristine. Like I said, pop-up headlights work. It leaks a little bit of training fluid, which we're fixing. We're doing that. Doesn't really leak any oil. But yeah, thing looks pristine. These photos look magical, and honestly, I'm super excited about this. Only car I would ever own, and it runs and drives really good. I drove it back and forth between work, about an hour and a half drive, and everything was good. Has new radiator, has new brakes, new springs, and a new leaf spring in the rear. But besides that, let's keep going on the updates here. All right, so for my pride and joy, we're going to SEMA this year. So we've been doing some SEMA stuff. Let me grab my beer real quick. Shout out to Peak Suspension. Peak Suspension has been dialed. Towed the boat this weekend with it, and super nice. So we're gonna come over here to the side. Up in the smart cap right here. This is what the SEMA build's all about. So we are going to SEMA with NOCO, and they are right now installing a dual battery system on the rig. So I'm excited to make a whole in-depth video about this. I do not have everything yet here. We're going to be doing an inverter. This is the charger right here, the battery, and then it links down to, you can charge the batteries right here in this plug in my DV8 bumper. Oop, my DV8 bumper. There's a little plug so you can charge the batteries real quick at home. And yeah, that is the whole SEMA build right now. We're getting some new wheels and tires. So once I go inside, I'll show you guys the new tires and wheels. New tires too. Even though I just got these tires, I love them, but we're gonna try something else out. But I'm excited about these new wheels because honestly, I've had these wheels since I bought my Z71, and I kind of want to do a little more offset. I'm gonna go. I think I'm about going -12 offset, and keep it 35 1250s. I was thinking about 37s, but I don't know. I don't really know. I do want 37s, but I don't have to put them on and have to cut my whole entire truck up. I know there's a way to do like 37 skinnies, but that's with a 0 offset, and I'm getting 12 offset. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go 35 1250s. But I'm excited to swap out the wheels because I've had these Tacoma Killer Method 305s for like since I bought my black truck, and it's just time for a change, you know. Time for a change on wheels. Plus these have hella fucking rock rash on them, and you know, we're going to SEMA. We got to keep it nice and clean, you know, nice and clean SEMA build, no scratches. So that's another thing why I've been not doing as hard as wheeling videos, because I have to keep it pretty pristine until SEMA. Shout out to the NOCO guys. They saw me jump my truck and they weren't mad, but you know, I'm gonna be respectful and keep the truck pretty minty until then. Of course I'm gonna hit some trails, but nothing too major. But excited, getting new wheels and tires. These things are sweet. Come check them out. All right, we got the wheels out. Honestly, really fuck with their packaging. It's pretty sick. But like I said, shout out to NOCO for bringing me to SEMA. I'm excited to get this whole thing going. I got some little grease fingerprints on there, but we're gonna do a inverter so I can have multiple plugs, plug my refrigerator, my Starlink, and just kind of charging phones and whatnot. And then I can charge it up by the bumper too. Eventually I might do it routing it to the actual alternator, but we'll get there. But just for SEMA, we're doing this for now. I'm super excited for the SEMA build. But yeah, sorry, I'm blue balling you guys with the wheels here. So all right, so these are Lock Off-Road. What are they? The Baja wheels. So these things look freaking sweet. Shout out to Lock Off-Road for sending me out these wheels. Like I said, they're -12 offset, 17 by 9. 17 by 9, so they're a little bit wider wheel than I would normally run, but -12 offset, so they're kind of gonna poke the wheels and tires out about 1/2 inch on each side, so I think that'd be perfect. Right now we're pretty flush with the fender wells, and if we get about 1/2 inch, I think the stance is gonna look sick. You know what I mean? Like right now it looks good, but we got to poke the wheels out a little bit more each side. But yeah, wheels are freaking sweet. We're getting these mounted and balanced this weekend, but I won't be able to install them until around SEMA time, so they look fresh, you know what I mean? So we got those. And also I got some Kenda Cleaver RTs. Those tires just look really cool, and honestly, I've been running mud tires, MTs, for a long time, and I think it's just time for a change. Like I said, I love these Firestone Destination MT02s, but we're going to put them on the Bronco because these Linglong Z-Tex MT1000s, off-roading with them, they just did not flex or grip up at all because they're load E. The Bronco weighs like super light, so like I kind of fucked that one up. But we're gonna put the Firestone MT02s on the Bronco, and yeah, it's gonna be sick. But come check out the new lights inside the new Deviate bumper. All right, so I got you guys posted up on the Corvette, so I hope the camera doesn't fall and scratch my yellow Corvette. So for the bumper right here, we have we took the lights off the roof rack because I'm trying to keep it clean and simple. I mean, lights are nice, but a little too many lights for me, in my opinion. I just don't like that. So we have the rigid, I forget what the main light bar is, but it's a 20-inch light bar in this guy. And then we have the two little rigid Evolve series. So they have like an amber backlight. They look really cool. I decided not to do the Deviate bull bar on my truck because I have the rigid 6-inch. I have the rigid 6-inch lights, and they'd go right on here on the bull bar. But then I like to see my front camera, you know what I mean? I've gotten used to the front camera and I kind of want to keep that option. I'm sure if you run the bull bar and have smaller lights, you won't see it at all, but with the big 6-inch lights, it's going to be in my view on my front camera, and I really like my front camera. So the DV8 bumper. So update on the DV8 bumper. They are giving me the new sample next week because it's going to be a one-piece bumper, just like the Bronco is. It's going to be a one-piece. This one is a 3-piece, but we're going to make it a one-piece bumper. So it'll just be easier for install, like way easier for install. Instead of a 3-piece, you kind of have extra like 6 bolts to bolt it up and make it even. But yeah, DV8 bumper coming sooner than I expected. They're cranking them out, and we're getting the new prototype next week. So it's going to be one piece, kind of like the Bronco here. I'll show you the Bronco real quick. The Bronco bumper is a one piece, so it's going to pretty much just be one piece. Mine is broken up into the wings, and then the center, and then the wings on that side. So the new one is just going to be one piece, so it'll be less hardware, less less shit to have to deal with, pretty much. So I'm excited about that. It's gonna be really cool, and we're getting ready for SEMA. So I've been stressing about that. I'm trying to get the Corvette dialed in so I could drop my truck off to get it wrapped for SEMA. So I have 2 vehicles finally. Never had 2 vehicles in my life, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool, but I need to get the Corvette dialed in because they're gonna be wrapping my truck for about 3-4 days, and yeah, just super excited to get this all going, especially for like winter season. I'll have like the dual battery setup, and yeah, super excited for all that. And yeah, it's just been, we bought this new house. The garage is, of course, a disaster still because we're working on the backyard, and we got to get the backyard done before I can get to the garage. And there's kind of just shit everywhere. And yeah, just you got a lot of things to do when you are a homeowner. I didn't know that, and there's always something to be done, and just haven't had time to really go wheeling and camping a lot like I used to. But more of that coming soon. Once SEMA's over, we can actually go ham and have fun and use the bumpers and hopefully not scratch the wheels, but because those wheels are freaking sweet. Lock off-road Mojave wheels, or Baja. Lock off-road Baja wheels. Super excited for that. So yeah, this video has just been an update on the Corvette. The Bronco got new headlights. What do you guys think about the new headlights? The new headlights are pretty sweet. These are new DV8 prototype headlights, and I really dig them. They are way brighter than factory, and she had the upgraded option lights too. So like, it has a amber DRL when you lock it. This guy and everything. So super excited about that. So yeah, that's just a little update on what I've been up to. I'm just super excited to get the ZR2 back on the trails because test out the new tires. I really haven't had some RTs in a while. I had the Falcon RTs and loved them, but I fucked up in about the 35 skinnies. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, we're gonna get some Kenda Cleaver RTs and kind of test those tires out. I know Outlandish Overland has them. He says he loves them, so I'm excited to test out new tires. But yeah, hope I see you guys at SEMA. I don't know if I'll see anybody at SEMA, but it'll be a fun time. I'm at the NOCO booth, and I'll be there for like 5 days. So I'll be out in Vegas hanging out for 5 days, and yeah, that's about it for this week's video. Make sure to tune in next week. I'm going to have some wheeling videos. I promise it's going to be fun. And then we're going to get back to the regular scheduled adventures. So peace out. Love you guys. Thanks for watching my bullshit and hanging out with me in my garage. It just feels weird making videos in my garage because I'm usually out in the wilderness doing things. But Appreciate you guys so much. Peace out. Love you. Bye.